This video will show you how to move a resident between the bed and the shower trolley without manually turning and transferring the resident. This is done by using a ceiling lift with a repositioning sling. Before starting the care task, ensure that all equipment is in appropriate working order. Raise the bed to a safe working height. The bed should be adjusted to accommodate the shortest caregiver providing care. Remove clothing and linen. Lower the overhead lift's carry bar to a height below the level of the shoulder before grasping it. Place the carry bar parallel to the resident's body. Attach the loops of the repositioning sling on one side at the level of the shoulder and mid-back. Depending on the resident's ability, either bend the knee or cross the legs in the direction of the turn. Raise the carry bar of the overhead lift up to turn the resident on the side. Ensure that the resident is secure and comfortable lying on the side. This task can be done by the second caregiver if a second caregiver is assisting with the care. Lower the carry bar and remove the sling loops from the carry bar. Remove the linen and carefully remove the incontinence pad and clean the resident's back and buttocks. Allow the resident to roll back onto the back and attach the loops on each side to the carry bar. Ensure that a pillow is under the resident's head. Position the bath trolley close to the bed. Ensure that the brakes are on. Raise the carry bar until the resident is lifted off the bed and then transfer the resident to the trolley. Detach the sling loops from the carry bar. Ensure that the resident is covered with a towel or sheet. Push the trolley to the shower room and shower the resident. Do not turn the resident on the trolley, as the resident's back and bottom have already been washed. Make the bed using the linen and sling as outlined in the care plan. Place soaker pads on top of the clean bed linen and positioning sling. This will ensure that the clean bed linens do not get wet. Using a ceiling lift with the wet positioning sling, transfer the resident to the bed. Ensure that a pillow is behind the resident's head during the transfer for support. Unhook the sling opposite to where your supply is. Gently tuck in the wet positioning sling and soaker pads under the resident. Dry the resident's front and side. Raise the ceiling lift's carry bar until the resident is fully on the side. The second caregiver helps to position the resident so the resident stays on the side. Lower the lift's carry bar and unhook the sling. Remove the wet positioning sling and soaker pads. Dry the back of the resident and begin putting on the incontinence pad, if applicable. Allow the resident to roll back onto the back. Finish drying the resident's front and side as required. Finally, dress the resident. If the resident stays in bed, cover the resident with a sheet and possibly with a blanket.